Hello. A couple minutes early.
These chairs comfortable.
Because they're better than mine. Because I have a thing about I don't know.
Timeliness.
Time, like every human being should.
I have a thing about time as well. I like to be on time.
Do you?
Why do you say it like that?
Can you guys hear us? We're because I'm trying a new thing now. Hello, can you hear us? Here, yes. Ian, yes. Frida, can you hear us? Somebody type yes if you can hear us. Put your mask away and give yourself a fun vision. No, love the sweater. Thank you. Can you hear us? I mean, it has to work, right? There's no reason it wouldn't work. It's always worked.
Shall I have my laptop here so we can...
Yeah, why don't you go get that? I'll entertain the troops while you're done. This is why we are early, because we're never ready.
Yeah, but why? We shouldn't have gone live so early. We should have waited and been more set.
I didn't touch the button. Welcome to the third installment of...
I could have gone around the table.
JR and Ian, you can see that we're not at my house anymore. We have moved to JR's house. And we've been away for a couple of weeks. We've been doing a bunch of stuff. We've been making the Teen Wolf. And we thought we'd come back and share some of our adventures with you.
Look at this.
So thanks for joining us. We're a few minutes early and punctual.
I'm punctual as well.
You are, so log on to that. We're going to take
some
some questions.
Why not show up in time when the car comes to pick it?
In the mornings?
I'm not the one that's late.
No, he's right. It's Max.
Max
and
is late.
Holland.
Holland is sometimes
Max is
late,
the
which is
worst.
fine. We're all late sometimes, but
Never once late. Mm-mm.
you've never once been late?
Not since I was born. You should have been out minutes ago.
Oh, he's coming early. Here he is.
So JR, what have you been doing since our last hurrah?
Shooting this show called Teen Wolf.
How's it going?
Great.
What episode are we on?
6/17.
Mm-hmm. I too am shooting the 6/17.
Oh, there we are.
Be damned, it's not good. Should we jump into some questions?
Love you. Please say my name.
Say my name. Say my
Morgan.
name. I think we make that joke every time when someone says that.
Say my name. Say my name. So we've been doing that. Been watching this season. 6/10 was fucking great. That was a great episode.
In all honesty, I cannot lie. I haven't seen it yet. I was out of.
I'm just looking at your ears. You were out of town. You've
Flat.
You've had some fun. You've been working on some.
I was in Mexico when it aired, and I've come back home and I had stuff to do.
Question for you: since Peter is good, now what's he go?
Down. It's down that way.
What's he going to do for a living? Do you think he still has money, or is he going to get a job? And what job do you think that he'd get? Wow, history teacher is open again, and Peter being a teacher at the school would be a lot of kind of fun. Ginger Bauer. That was one hell of a.
That was a good question.
Long question.
You're going to get the answer to that in the episode that we're currently filming now. Where's the camera, by the way? Is it over there?
I think that's right there.
Is it right there? Okay. The episode we're currently filming
no,
now.
It's right there. It is over there. You were right.
I was right. There we go. You'll find the answer to that. So I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to watch, and it will be quite obvious what Peter's going to, his employment status, let's say, will change. So you're gonna stay tuned for that.
Do you want Allison and Derek? Oh, I lost that one. Didn't we figure out that we were gonna find a way to do this?
It's tricky because your questions scroll on this thing and then on the laptop at a different rate. So we're still trying to figure out our.
Ian, do you think Peter is secretly a good guy? Sarah.
Yes, I do think he's secretly a good guy and playing it a bad guy, and eventually he's going to get tired of being a bad guy and just be. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to be a dick all the time. Don't you think? You ever caught yourself in a mood and be like, wow, I'm really kind of grumpy and it's like shitty, You have to try to be. If you just go, if your normal baseline is not dick.
Dickhood?
Dickery.
If your normal base hood isn't dickhood,
then when you do dick, it's exhausting. So at some point you're like,
it's not exhausting for everyone.
So I think he's going to get tired of it, and then he's going to be reasonable. I hope. I still don't know. They could always throw a monkey in the wrench.
How did you meet Arona? It was a good meeting. It was good how we met.
Our very first meeting?
Well, that is what they're saying. How did you meet?
Tell the story.
I was already in Atlanta shooting first season. Wendy O'Brien, who casts Teen Wolf and is a very long-time friend of mine and who I adore, and she is brilliant, called me up while I was in Atlanta shooting, and she said they just cast Peter Hale and Ian Bohen, and she was like, "You're gonna love him."
You knew right away who I was, though.
Me?
Yes, right.
And so, but I was like, "That's a cool name, Ian Bohen." And so she was like, "You two are gonna get along great. You guys are gonna be best friends. It's gonna be amazing." And I was like,
why would we be best friends?
So I think I said to her,
yeah, she said the same thing to me, same story.
Did she? And I think I said, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Why? And she was like, "He rides motorcycles." And I was like, and she's like, you guys. So in her world,
clearly that's all you need for a union.
Which kind of is true. I mean, the motorcycle world, we are, we have a close bond.
Yeah. So she had wisdom that we didn't understand.
No, but according to her, it was like, motorcycle was the base, and then everything else. So then, I don't know, an episode later or whatever it was, a couple of weeks later, whatever, you showed up in Atlanta, and we always stayed at the W most of the time, and I think I came and knocked on your door. Is that how we first met?
I don't remember.
In the hotel? I just vaguely, I think I knocked on your door.
I feel like you were hanging out with Jill, and I met you guys downstairs.
I feel like it was a knock on the door and your answer, and I was like, "Hey, man." You're like, "Hey."
6 years ago.
6 years, 7 years ago?
7 years ago.
And it kind of was, love at first sight. We just kind of hit it off. We really did.
Yeah.
And it was, we just sort of hit it off. Motorcycles was just the sort of like
icing.
Oh yeah, by the way, we both ride as well. So yeah, we just started having a lot of fun.
Let me see. Do you have any update about the tow expansion I haven't told you about? Not yet. We are rolling forward. Takes time. I spend every waking moment, literally from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, thinking about the story. And when I have that completely locked in my head, that's when the pages come out. So hang tight, stay tuned. It's happening.
Which is your favorite episode of the TV show? I'm going to assume you're referring to the TV show called
Favorite episode to watch?
Eesh.
I think it would be the end of the last episode of 3 of Void Styles and the what do you call that thing? That bad guy, and then when Allison, if you haven't been caught up, earmuffs, passes. I think that's my favorite episode.
I don't know that I have. I don't just have one favorite episode.
That was my favorite.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
I don't have.
Show me I'm 1,000 years old.
Is that what you say?
No, that's what Dylan says.
Oh yeah, right. That whole thing was great. That whole sort of Void Styles, and then Derek going Void, and that whole storyline was, I think, freaking amazing. But there isn't just one for me. That was pretty great. All the first season I freaking loved just because it was
freaking
when it was freaking.
Freaking.
Yeah, and I love Tenet. Just air it. If you haven't watched it yet,
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It was a pretty monumental episode for everyone. Lots happened.
I'm actually returning a text. Sorry.
Kind of Brazil.
When you say monumental, let's just hold on that for a second, because although I didn't see the episode, I did see a few still images.
Did I say I said monumental?
Yes. And what I think that I saw, which I couldn't possibly be right, but I feel like I saw you making out with my woman.
Oh.
Did I see that?
Yes. Your woman. Come on. Do you really think that you ever had a chance with her?
Honestly. You see the way she looked at me in the elevator?
Yeah, it was like, it was uncomfortable.
extra little hearts if you want Peter and Melissa
Oh, come
to
on.
do this kind of.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
And if you want Melissa and Christopher, then stop all the hearts. Wait, they're confused. They don't know what to do. No, I'm like, there's none.
That's not true.
Those are gone.
Can you not? Okay, if you step away from, the self-absorbed world of Peter Hale and how he sees everything.
That world doesn't exist.
Are you? The world no longer exists. Are you not happy for Chris and Melissa? I mean, they deserve
It never occurred to
that.
me to be happy for either one of you. I was just like,
Love. Does Peter know love? Right.
in a different form. So this reminds me of a funny question. I used to ask my mom, I'd be like, seriously, does Santa Claus exist? And I'm like, I need a straight answer.
And
she would say, and so
last year she said
and
what?
so in November of last year, she said, okay, honey.
You ask this every year.
She says, always same thing. She says, well, in mind, body, or spirit. I'm like, God damn it, Mom.
Wow.
Fat man come down the chimney or not? So
That's
when
great.
you ask me, does Peter know love? I think about my mom asking me about. So it's all perspective, and I don't know. Yes, sure, whatever you think. That's the answer.
Wow.
Next one, I'm gonna find one for you.
John Melissa all the
I
way.
thought I was
Thank you, Lucy.
Still suck at that. What's your
It was a
favorite?
beautiful kiss. Felt good. It went like this. Watch. What is the best time you have lived throughout Teen Wolf?
The time in Atlanta for me was always very, very special. Especially when you're away, it's got an exotic feel, and it's it's far from home, and it's like stranger in a strange land. So that was my good time.
Yeah, I had good times in Atlanta as well. I had good times there as well. Chris and Melissa, I shipped this.
You had some real good times in Atlanta. Elevator.
Oh my god! Well, that was.
Push the button! Push the button!
That was a good night for both of us.
Hello.
Is
Moving
Wind
on.
River coming to cinema?
Wind River will be distributed this year at some point, and you will be able to see it. Peter knows.
That's a hideous jumper, Ian. That's a hideous jumper, Ian. And I'm honestly a bit jealous.
I will tell you that Greg Norman played
Oh.
the third round of the British Open in this exact sweater. It's a Scottish.
He gave it to you?
He gave it to my father, and my father gave it to me.
Oh,
It's
wow,
a
that's
Lyle
pretty
and Scott,
cool.
and I believe that they're a Scottish company. So
Huh.
it actually looks whatever. I don't care.
That's very cool.
Hate to go hate. Let me see. What character in Joe the one that haven't played already? Character would you like to
Do you guys miss to work with Crystal and Tyler, Deborah? Yeah, of course. We miss everyone that leaves the show. Well, not everyone.
Not everyone.
But yes, we do miss. But we do miss. Yes, we do.
They both have infectious energies and laughs and smiles, and just like when you see them, they like light bulb, both of them. Anytime you see them, so especially at work, it's extra fun.
Do you like
I do
Stydia?
miss them.
Do you like? I do too. We're gonna see him tomorrow. Do you like Stydia Kiss? Yeah, Stydia Kiss.
Oh, by the way, Hecklin's having a Super Bowl party tomorrow. Told me you're all invited.
Address is.
So if you can find it, you can come in and you can say, Bo said I could show up.
That's.
And he'll go, okay, that's great. No, it's gonna be great. Okay. So, fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's great.
There's a little replay on the.
Ian's laugh is so funny. It is. It's infectious, Gabriella. it literally just kind of courses through your body.
Coursing, great word, great verb.
And it just tingles everywhere, you know, shoulders, elbows, arms, fingertips, balls, and thighs, knees, down your heels and toes.
Head, shoulders,
in a relationship with Melissa.
Knees and toes.
Huh?
Hmm? You two remind me of my friends, always laughing at everything. You look like you're on your way to your grandmother's birthday. Oh, thank you very much. That's nice.
When's your grandmother's birthday?
You know what? April 18th.
April 8th.
You know what's so funny? When I walked in here, which I'm just putting together, when JR looked at me and he goes, why are you dressed like that?
You look very nice. You dressed, I mean, I feel like you kind of
I just put on a little sweater. It was a bit...
And these
are black pants. And I have black shoes on. Listen, guys, you're not going to get it all in one day. So you don't have to feel bad.
I love the faces. JR and Melissa, perfect. That's nice. Thank you, JR. How was it working with Shelley this time compared to Secret Circle? Oh, great question.
That is a great question.
Yeah. We didn't, in Secret Circle, we really didn't do, it was always kind of an ensemble thing. So if they usually were, Ollie was Britt and Shelley and Phoebe, there was like the tongue of them. So Shelley and I never really, is that better? You saying that there's bad lighting right now?
No, it's beautiful. So I was getting a little sparkle in your eye. So this is called like what we would bounce or kick light, very similar to what we do at work. And you see how it just adds a little sparkle in the eye.
That's good. Oh.
That's good. Do that thing with your eyebrows for the rest. Yeah, that's it.
Shelley and I never really sort of connected on Secret Circle just because it was always I'd come in and we'd do this. There would always be a bunch of us. And, but obviously just got to know her so much better on Teen Wolf, and she is one of the funniest people I know, and she's lovely and hilarious. And the days that we have stuff together, it's great. We have a blast.
I watched Secret Circle because JR was going to be on it, and I knew he had a new arc on it. I was like, oh great, I want to watch my buddy. So I watched the show, and I saw Shelley, I didn't know who she was. And then shortly after that, when they said, oh, Peter Hill's getting a daughter, and I was thinking, oh, maybe like a tidy 8-year-old. They're like, no, it's Shelley Hennig. And I'm like, fucking what? How old do you think I am?
Yep.
I'm like, the girls, no.
Welcome to the world of
Daddy. I'm trying to fight it, but...
Say something in Spanish. Si, Gabriela.
Si.
JR, are you ever coming back to
I've been going more than Spanish.
Si. Oh, I love that, si.
I had dinner in Mexico with some Spanish people, and they speak, the Northerns have the THs and the Zs are ths instead of zs.
Gracias.
Gracias. Yeah, and so it was really interesting.
Señorita.
Yeah. On a side note, I would encourage everyone to learn as many languages as you can. I think it's like the sexiest, coolest thing. Right? It's just like, it shows that you're disciplined and that you want to know and communicate with other people, and you're willing to work hard to help be able to bridge language barriers. And so if you can do it, I just think it's noble and awesome. I really respect anyone that speaks extra languages.
Fi. Moi aussi. That was Spanish and French. This is the side that we normally do. I am normally on this side. This is what we've done.
Not a chance.
Yeah, it is, though. But with this, because think about it, your house. Where we
if we're sitting in this, I'm always on that side.
No, sir. Oh, wait.
I'm going to check. Watch, I'm going to show you.
I think you're right.
Shocking.
But I feel like I was always doing...
I promise. Well, no, on the last one it was this, because I was on this side as we watched it. Do you guys care which side we sit on? Because I could spend a lot more time thinking about it. Ian, do you remember me at all? Werewolf Con 2 in Brussels? Of course I do, my love. I remember everyone.
I'm Italian. You said me, I was beautiful. Amelia Bervacchi. Do you remember her?
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so...
Well, don't go to the top.
It doesn't matter, it resets itself. This comment section is really
You could
difficult.
be my dad, but I'm in love.
Let's talk about until some other.
So wait, so you went to Sundance?
Yeah, it's been that long. We took Wind River to Sundance and premiered that. That was
Wind
River. You can use the whole handout. I hit a water buffalo in my car. Can I borrow your towel? Fletch.
So you did that Sundance. That was great. Love Sundance.
Went to Mexico.
Was that your first time at Sundance?
I went to Sundance like 15 years ago when I was a punk kid without a film there and just wanted to go and like...
You cheeky bastard.
And like go to parties and drink and chase girls and shit like that. And I vowed I would never go back again until I had a film there. And so here I am fulfilling my promise.
Nice.
To God and country.
And then from there you went and shot...
I went to Mexico.
Can you say what you shot?
Yes, Soldado.
Is that how you say it?
Soldado. No.
Sicario.
Sicario is Sicario was out a year and a half ago.
Great movie.
Soldado is the sequel, and I've got a neat little sequence in that. Small part in a big movie. I'm very excited.
You had a great time.
Had a great time. Flew home and went straight from the airport to the set of The Teen Wolf, and so I've been busy, which is nice because I need to keep my head busy because I have issues in my head. And
don't we all?
Right? Yay, mental health awareness.
While you were away doing all these things, who and what did you miss the most?
I missed my friend, J.R. Bourne. J.R. is a stabilizer. I spin out of control a lot and do a lot of weird stuff. And so I call my buddy to keep me wrangled in and kind of sharpen each other as men. You know, you grind things to an edge to work better. So I encourage you guys to do that with your close buddies. Know who's around you that you have as a good support structure to keep things going the right way. I get out of sorts when I'm not home in my environment and I have all my stuff and my people. So yeah, I'm constantly like, hey, spot check, make sure I'm cool. Who did you miss the most?
So I have this friend, Sarah.
Is this bitch you've been trying to move in with?
No, I missed you, Bobo. Thanks. Because you know, there's just there's a void. You know,
when I leave the zip code,
yeah,
all the lights go out. In the city. Dun, 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 dun. It would be cool one of us could sing.
Hey, I always talk about you guys in my school. Oh, that's cool. Brandon.
Where
did Brandon go?
Merhaba. Okay. Say Merhaba. I think I got it right.
Where did that go?
C translation. I hope that wasn't like something shitty that you made me say. Oh, God. Hit the C translation button. See what I just said.
This one?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay. No. Well, hello.
What about... Jesus Christ. What is your favorite Teen Wolf season?
3.
Yeah, I think 3 for me as well.
3A and 3B I thought were really spectacular. And then... Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to go with that.
I was going to watch Teen Wolf series, but then you decided to do a live chat. So you're going to watch the entire series, but then you thought, screw that, I'm going to watch Ian and JR instead. So what happened?
Yes, along those lines, we are trying to figure out the best times to do these and the best days. And so we always go back and forth, when should we? And so we're thinking weekends for sure, and we're thinking around this time so that people in the Europe can still watch. So let us know if that is convenient, if you like that. We can't really think of a better alternative.
I mean, we know that y'all can watch in Europe, you can watch at another time, but we thought it would be nice to try to make it so that y'all can be here and live with us and partake.
Otherwise, we would just make a video and put the video on.
See.
That ain't no. Galicia. Galicia is in the north, in Spain. I got this thing going on with Spain right now. And Lippinzoners.
Oh, God,
those are horses.
I imagine you two...
But they're from Portugal.
I imagine you two grinding edges a lot. John.
Jonathan.
John.
Come on.
John. Morlock. Come now.
Just want to say hello from Amsterdam.
Edges.
What are we doing?
We're grinding edges. The edge of our
we believe, I've heard it on good authority, that there's going to be a convention in Amsterdam this summer. I'm not positive, but I'm going to say very certain. So if anybody's nearby and thinking about going, kind of get that sparked. And
we went last year.
Yeah.
God, we had a lot of fun.
Oh my God, it's a freaking, it's
great con, great
fantastic
peeps, great fun, great fans. That was a lot of fun.
Patricia and Franklin, if you're watching,
If you could meet
Get on
anyone
board.
alive or dead,
Jesus Christ.
would it be Jesus Christ?
Because he's got some splaining to do. Absolutely. If you could interview somebody and get the truth, seriously, you wouldn't. I would be like I grew up Catholic and, you know, whatever, but I'd be like, yo, you need to let us know what the deal is. Is this real? Does this all happen? Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Don't you think that would be great? And he would have to, like, say it.
See.
And then we would know. And then who would you interview?
Natalie. Are you okay?
You would interview Natalie?
No, she did it all in caps. Natalie. Are you okay? Natalie Lopez.
Natalie, I feel okay.
I feel okay as well. I think. Are you okay?
Why do I not? How do I look?
Do we not look okay?
You look more tan than I am.
I do.
Yeah.
I think you're nuts.
My face is like this way and yours is like this way.
I have a long, narrow face. You have a short.
Do I need to? I wonder if I can say. No, it doesn't move. It's not moldable.
Should we try? Wait, you want to make it this way?
Yours looks. Maybe I just need a beard.
You want to go this way?
Yeah, but that hurts.
Right. Don't like that face. Yes, I'm.
Bye.
Do you guys do? Fuck, these are going fast. Do you guys? Ian, what do you think Peter was? Oh, come on, Bobo.
What him?
People in the Europe, God, I love you so much. You're so nice thinking of us abroad. Oh, that's so sweet, Veronica.
No, really,
we love you guys,
that's
yeah.
our main thing because we know that people in America are awake when we do this because we're awake, but we want to make sure that the rest of the universe is watching, especially people that are not on the planet Earth. And if you're watching this and you are not from Earth, call me.
Yeah, text me.
I really, really want to talk to you. My friends will take me away.
Would you like that? I mean, if aliens came down to Earth and said, listen, hey, Ian, nice to meet you. We have somewhere else we'd like to take you.
Would you never come back?
Yeah, you're not going to come back. You're done here.
But you're not going to be dead. And you're not going to be experimented on. Like, it's just on...
No, they're not coming with prods going, we'd like to take you.
I would go.
I
would, because how could you not? It's like the greatest frontier, and you would miss everybody, but you would have something no one else would have. Would you go? Like, literally, if they're like, right now, go.
I did. And then I came back. Guys, how can you be so handsome? Jepson?
JR has had some, can I tell him about the OBEs?
What? The what? The oral what? I really don't know. Oh no, let's not go there.
Never mind, I guess.
Not in this one. That would be a great one for like another time.
We burn this incense and start levitating and shit. Excuse me, we'll bring Ozzy Osbourne in and do a seance.
You guys need to visit Turkey. Okay.
I would love to go to Istanbul and see the Grand Mosque and the market and the bazaar and.
Let's do that.
We sometimes fly through Istanbul. Maybe we should do a little layover on the way to. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. When did we lay over in Turkey?
It's a flight. There's a weird flight to Paris that goes from there.
Okay. Do you think you will have any projects together in the future?
Caparelli.
We do. The toe that we did is being made into a feature that he's going to write and direct.
Let me preface the toe being the short is really all the toe is him. Yeah. Do you have any delicious water in a box? JR won't drink water that's been purified and filtered through all of modern technology that comes out of the filter again in the fridge. Like you put the cup in, no, he won't do that. He buys water that comes in
a box.
Boxes. How much does this cost?
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I like the way it tastes. And it's not about saying I don't want this or I don't like this or I don't trust this.
This is delicious.
Thank you, right? Is it not? It tastes better.
I've
done taste tests with my friends. They come over and I put a glass of plastic water.
That ain't vodka.
Glass of plastic water and a glass of boxed water. And everyone always picks the box. I just like the way it tastes better. delicious?
It really is. It feels like velvet on your tongue.
Jesus Christ, settle down. We're not fucking promoting. I'm sorry, kidding.
No, I didn't show him what it was.
Yeah.
But if you want to see it.
Ian, what you expect to see in Brazil? I think hopefully you expect to see me.
What a wonderful answer.
Right?
I fully expect promoters of Dark Moon Con to see J.R. Bourne sitting in my panel.
I thought you were going to say pants. That was the
I
story.
don't even have a retort for that.
Panel. Can see why I thought that. I would like to see sitting in my pants.
I can see where you're...
No,
yeah, I can
right?
do see that. So if you guys are from Brazil, tweet them. Tweet the Dark Moon Reunion Con people and tell them how much you want this kid there.
Can we have a spin-off with just the Teen Wolf adults, please? That'd be fun. But we would have to, I mean...
Did you drink that whole thing?
That one wasn't full.
Oh.
I tend to drink them and then, you know, if there's some left, I will put it in the fridge so it gets cold again.
Where do you buy these?
I buy them from a place.
But like just the store down the street, or do you get them online, or is there like only one place that has them? This is really, forget what I said earlier, this is the best tasting water.
It really is. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know where else to buy them. I buy them at yummy.com.
Oh, they deliver.
See.
Yummy.com. We're not plugging shit.
Feed.
I'm plugging. I'm gonna pay for this. Yo. Tigo, I saw you. Tigo, I really do welcome you back to the Netherlands this summer. Tigo, can't wait. I hope you can make it. I understand if you can't. But thanks for joining us today. I always like to see your comments. Let me find a nice question for you.
Do you both ship more Chris and Melissa or Peter? I ship Chris and Melissa.
I think
honestly, who do you ship?
Absolutely, it's Chris and Melissa. They're a normal couple. Peter never really wanted to be with Melissa. He just wanted like a wedge between Scott to position himself. Very...
And probably you're just horny as well.
Nefarious.
Right?
Yeah, Pete doesn't really have a side piece, so he has to...
Side piece.
You know, he has to grab the gear when he can. So maybe he did want to take her out and romance her. I don't know.
Romancer.
Yeah.
Do you romance or do you just go straight to the dirty?
Well, he's got the hypnotic... I mean, personally?
Well, no, I know what you do personally. We're speaking to Peter. I mean, go. Hi, I am a Brazilian. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I know what I need to do.
What?
I need to start picking smaller questions so that I can read them quicker. What's the most ghettoest thing that's ever happened to you? Carlos, what's the most ghettoest thing that's ever happened to you? Oh, wow. Ghettoest.
I think I got my car towed once, ironically, and then came back to, from a night out at whatever time in the morning and had to walk to where the tow yard was and then had to walk to an ATM from there and just wrecked. That was pretty freaking ghetto.
When was that?
It's been a while. I was very cavalier in my parking when I first got to LA. It's like, I'll just put this thing here.
Put my car. Middle of sunset. Where'd I go?
Yeah, that was pretty freaking ratchet. How about you?
The ghettoest thing.
Happened to you or done?
Happened. What did it say? Happened?
I don't know.
The most ghettoest. I don't know. That's a good one. I remember I got off a plane and I lost all my luggage, and so for the next month and a half, I wore the same outfit.
Why didn't you buy new clothes?
That's not a true story. I just was trying to think of something.
I could so.
And I realized as I said it, I knew I would have just bought new.
Oh my goodness.
The most ghettoest thing. I remember one time I parked my car, and then the car got towed, and I had to go to an ATM machine. And
Oh shit! That's my
the
timer
bank
for my
and the thing.
my meter. So JR, he was going to save a spot for me at his house because I came to his house today.
Hey, you know what?
So what I did is, because he didn't do that, I had to park at a meter, so I have to put quarters in. I had one in my pocket.
I got why don't we do this? I got a parking ticket at the gym today.
What?
Yeah, because I parked in the wrong place. So why don't you just leave and get a parking ticket, and then we'll be like twins. We book a parking ticket.
A parking ticket's like $86 in LA.
Some spoilers of the new season.
I got 5 more minutes. Where did my quarter go? But in 5 minutes I have to go. So I mean, we've done over a half hour anyway.
Spoilers for the new season.
People gonna die.
Spoilers.
No one is gonna die.
Spoilers. Spoilers. No, there's not. We can't. There's really nothing. We don't know. What? Whisper in my ear. Whisper to me the biggest spoiler you'd want to give away.
I don't actually have any spoilers. We're just kind of whooping ass. And, you know what I'm thinking.
What?
Biggest spoiler. 2. Focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Biggest spoiler from what we shot this season.
What we know about
6B. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Whisper to my ear, seriously.
Did you understand that?
No.
Oh!
You literally just went to
Because I don't. I think the
just
shit is sensitive.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, y'all are gonna.
Really
You're all gonna.
That is really big.
But
there was so much blood too.
we have to go now. I gotta go feed my meter.
Do
love you guys.
See Stranger Things? Yes, we saw Stranger Things. We love it.
Can't wait to season 2. 3, 2, 1.
2. See, love you guys. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Why not just next weekend? By a couple weeks.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you want to do this next weekend?
Yeah, for sure. Fuck yeah. If you guys do, we'll do. If you guys get bored, then we'll stop.
Right.
So, let us know.
Have a great weekend, everyone. We love you. Thanks for watching today and for catching up with us with the winter season of Teen Wolf. And Ian.
We will see you when 6B airs in a couple, 3 weeks, maybe. I'm not sure.
Summer. No, we don't enter the summer.
Are you shitting me?
I believe it's the summer.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh shit! I thought it was only a few weeks break.
No.
What I know. All right, cool.
I think maybe I'm wrong.
I have no idea when B starts, but any event. So we'll do more of these, so that way we can let you know what's going on. And we'll see you soon.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. Bye.